of products to assist you in choosing to live a healthy lifestyle. And you guys can feel free to look at any of these products, take some green samples and brochures to help you when you leave today. I know there are a lot of you interested in this business. That's why we're presenting this way, trying to give you all the information you need to make an informed decision. It costs $125 to join this company. With that, you receive a business builder kit, which includes your own personal website, a back office where you can manage all of your orders, marketing material, a box of 4 wraps, and 4 sample size defining drills, with also some fat wrap. It's a great kit to get you started. From there, you would follow 3 simple steps and repeat it every month, and you will make $500 to $2,000 per month, working the business part-time from the comfort of your own home. Sounds great, right? I thought so too, but that was only the beginning. So this chart that we're gonna put up here changed my life, changed how I thought. At the distributor level, you would average $71 per month, and we have one new distributor with us today, Tanya, and I would love for her to come up and just tell you briefly why she joined this business. And yeah, her story. So this is Tanya Hutchinson, everybody.
Hi guys. So my story dates back to 2012, was it, when Renessa Brown, who is well known in the It Works community, was just starting out. I was just skimming through Instagram one day and I stumbled upon her page. At the time, the only thing she was promoting was her aesthetics. She was doing eyebrows. She was doing talking about the fact that, but she did have on there that she was an It Works distributor. So I kind of investigated it a little, checked it out, it looked like something that was interesting to me. So the one mistake I made was opting to ask somebody else, or not following my own heart. I went to my sister, who I thought would have been supportive of the idea, which she was, but she ended up making me more skeptical than she did make me want to join. The time was only $99 to sign up when Renessa was prompting. So I went on the website, put my information in, and literally within 2 minutes, this girl called me back from wherever she is in America. 2 minutes. We talked on the phone for like an hour and a half. She was telling me that she just got married, just got back from Jamaica. The warmest person ever. I was like, how can I not work with this person? Yet I still listened to my sister, and I didn't sign up. It was dead. Gone, moved on. A year later, I go back to find Renessa's page on Instagram. Homegirl's a millionaire. And I'm like, what? And I missed that. I missed that opportunity to grow with her. I would have been one of her top 5, or one of her first 5 people that would have signed up with her. So if I could say anything, I mean, at the end of the day, ultimately in hindsight, I know that everything happens for a reason. Everything happens in its own time, and it probably was not my time. And I probably needed that to drive me now. So on a whole, I learned to follow my own guidance, my own calling, what God's telling me to do versus what anybody else is telling me to do, because what God has for me is for me, and what He has for everybody else is for everybody else. So at that time, I could just say that it was a very big eye-opener to see within a year and a half time, somebody who I just spoke to on the phone, who was not making anything at the time, be a millionaire. It took my breath away, and I was like, I'm not missing that this time. So how I ended up on Addie's team, when I knew that I wanted to get back into It Works, I knew that I wanted to align myself with a team that I probably would feel very comfortable with. So I started Googling or on Facebook, putting in It Works to see who was in Toronto. That was also, that had a team growing. I as soon as I saw her page, I was like, yep, this is it. I stalked her on Instagram for a little bit, tried to send her by, saw what she was doing on Facebook as well, and then I tagged her and went in, and I was like, this is what it is. I'm going to be on your team, and you're going to love me, and that's what happened. And the rest of my story.
So, Tanya, isn't she incredible? And that's why I love this business, because how else would I have ever met this incredible person? And, you know, to be able to work with her now and this is my business. She's super stylish. She's a stylist, guys. And to just be able to now work with her, and I know her dreams. I know she wants to go all the way, and to have that with me for us to go together. It's an incredible, it is an incredible feeling. She said so many great things in that, what she just said in that statement. You know, she looked through my profile, and that's really important. If you're on social media, you don't want to be venting on social media, right? we're all human beings. We all have our family issues and problems, but you always want to maintain a positive, because she would not have, you know, she could have chose anybody, and she chose me. So I love this girl. I feel like we're like sisters, right?
Literally.
And you know, and her story is incredible. And she would have been one of the first people, right? We would have all been under this, but like she said, everything happens for a reason, and this is her time. So I'm going to go to the next rank, which is executive. $309. These are US dollars a month. I remember this is the first rank we promote to. We were so excited to do this. Me and Sasha, she worked with me to do this. And we loved it. We knew we could promote. We're like, okay, we can do this. Let's do it. And that's a special rank to us, because we realized that when all of those people were losing their home in the US, people were going through foreclosure and losing things, and just, it was, you know, people are in food banks, the average that they would have needed to keep their homes was $300 a month. And this business could have easily, that's just having 2 distributors under you. And so that's a very special rank to us. Ruby is the next rank. This is the rank I wanted. I just told God, you know, I just need $500, you know, and that would make my life very easy. So Ruby was my goal, and we did that very quickly. And I just started dreaming bigger, started dreaming really bigger. Emerald is the next level. That's a special level, because in the compensation plan, that allows you to make money off of your entire team. And Diamond, that's the rank that I'm at right now. Diamond gives you a license to print money. That's the average monthly income for a diamond, but there are diamonds that make $10,000 a month. So this is just an average dollar. Double was the rank that when I started, our presidential diamond was at, and I was like, oh my God, she makes $6,000 a month. And she just, you know, stays home with her kids and works her business, and I'm on the streetcar at 6 a.m. fighting with these people. And I was just like, I was like, if I could be a double diamond. This month, I'm going to be a double diamond. Woo! $10,541 a month is just a number that is unbelievable to me. You could do so much with that money, and triple. I mean, I would be great to just be there and just, you know, live my life. You know, that would make me very happy. Presidential, $16,934 a month is where Barbara's at right now. She's the first presidential diamond in Ontario, and this month she's going to be an ambassador, which is over a year. Over, it's like $600 something thousand, the average annual income for an ambassador. And the things that she's been able to do just in this journey is incredible. And I'm going to invite her up here now, Barb Hauser, to come up here and share with you guys her journey.
Thank you. I am very honored to be here. I'm so excited and proud of this team. And Adeela, you're a fantastic leader. Sasha, you guys have been on this journey together since day one, and it has been amazing to be a part of your journey, and to see all of the lives in this room who've been impacted by the choice that you guys made to take a leap of faith and to go for this. So I am thrilled to share with you a little bit of my story. You know, I joined this business. Last month was my 2-year anniversary with the company, and you know, at the time I had experience in direct sales, you know, doing other things. My goal had always been that I wanted to be a stay-at-home mom. So even back in the day when I, you know, went back to college, I went back for my early childhood education so that I could make an income staying at home and putting my kids first. And once I started that life of doing home daycare, I kind of lost myself a little bit. And I needed something more. So, you know, I looked at direct sales as something I could do kind of on the side, get me out of the house, make me a little bit of extra money. And, you know, we were actually at the point where for our family, we needed the extra money. You know, we were living paycheck to paycheck. And I loved, no, come on in, come on in. No, come on in. Perfect. So yeah, so basically I was home with my kids. You know, I tried a couple different businesses, never really found the right fit for me. And I guess I started to lose faith in this industry and really feeling like people could make a full-time income or substantial income with doing this type of business. And, you know, we were looking, we needed that income coming in. You know, we loved being home with our kids. We loved that I was there. But at the end of the day, being a mom is a pretty thankless job. And I needed something that could allow me to be successful and allowed me to feel like I was impacting, you know, more than I was doing just with children's lives. And so I was just looking for something more. And my girlfriend came across this opportunity, offered it to me, and I was that person that said no. So for a year, I turned her down every time she would contact me about it. And so I want to tell you guys, if you have people that say no to you, don't give up on them. Unless they tell you flat out, do not contact me again, you are going to keep contacting those people. You know, they say that sometimes it takes 12 interactions. 70% of sales, they say, is made after the 12th interaction with someone. So if we give up too soon and, you know, we let a no discourage us, you know, no doesn't mean no never. Sometimes no just means not right now. And that's what it was for me. You know, I was able then, because she had invited me on this journey and made it sound like she really thought this was going to go somewhere. You know, I started watching her, and she earned a $10,000 bonus her third month in the company. And I was like, okay, all right, what's going on with this, right? But it was just something that, again, so many people cannot, pardon the pun, wrap their head around it, you know? And that was it for me. I just thought, really, there's no way this product can work. You know, you look at these before and after pictures, and I thought, there's no way that it works. There's no way that it's natural. There's no way that it's safe for you. And there's no way that people make the kind of income that is on that chart. And I am just so grateful that my girlfriend, she believed in this opportunity enough, and she believed in me enough that she didn't stop until I came around. And I finally took that leap of faith 2 years ago and went all in. You know, I decided I'd seen that this opportunity could work for other people. I didn't know what investment or what time commitment or how far or how hard I was going to go with it. But I thought, there's other people in my life who maybe they have the network, maybe they have the drive, maybe they have the why that will push them to make the most of this. So there was a bonus on the table. And at the time, it was a $10,000 bonus. And if you joined before the end of the month, you could earn that bonus. And so I got on the horn, and I just called everybody that I knew. I probably did 40 appointments in the span of 9 days, talked to everybody that I possibly could, shared this with everyone that I could. And I just said, I don't know if this is going to be for you, but I've seen people that are doing amazing with this company, people that are now making, you know, 5 figures within their first year in the company. And there's this bonus on the table, and it sounds crazy, but I also know people who have earned this bonus. So obviously it is attainable. And I was just very fortunate. I had a lot of people jump on board and decide to give it a shot. And we got to that diamond rank my very first month in the company and earned that $10,000 bonus. So it was absolutely life-changing for me.
9 days. She did it in 9 days.
So it was very fast. But I joined on the 21st, and the end of the month was that cutoff. If you believe that this opportunity can be what you've seen it be for Adeela, for Sasha, for the leaders who brought you into this business, for myself, for some of the other leaders on our team, you can see those success stories. They're close to home for you guys. I want you to realize that this is a very real opportunity. And it's not our choice to decide for people whether they need this or not. We all live our private pain behind closed doors. We all go out, we put on that happy face. And you can look at someone and say, oh, they don't look like they're going to need this, but you never know what they really need. So I just want to encourage you guys to stay faithful, be persistent with people, and believe in this opportunity. If you are new to this and you don't have that belief yet, steal our belief. Right now, the company has announced another crazy bonus. So most of you probably are aware, but they just brought out our Ruby bonus this year for the first time ever. And the Ruby bonus was a $500 bonus that you could earn if you got to that Ruby ranking in your first 2 full calendar months. Well, this month, last month they actually doubled the bonus, so it's a $1,000 Ruby bonus, and they have extended that this month. So every new distributor who joins your team this month is eligible to earn that $1,000 bonus. And I think we had about 20 people on the team that earned it last month. So guys, this is happening for people. This can happen for you. You just have to decide if you want it. In addition to the Ruby bonus, we've also got the good bonuses. Our company is all about being out of debt and helping us become debt-free. And that was something that really appealed to me. I thought it was kind of this, novel idea that I didn't really think would become a reality. When we joined this business, we had astronomical debt. My husband and I have been married for 10 years this year, and I had a ton of school debt coming into it. When we got married, I remember us having this plan, and we sat down and we said, we're gonna have this paid off by 3 years from now. And 9.5 years later, we had not a single penny paid off. And because of this opportunity, because of where it can take you in a short period of time, we were able to pay off all of our credit debt last year, right? This business and this opportunity can absolutely change your life. You never know what people need, but this can be the answer to so many of those questions. And so with this good bonus on the table as well, it's something that is possible for anybody that wants it. That's a $10,000 bonus if you get to that diamond level before the end of this month. And guys, you've got 29 days, not just 9. You guys have time. You're connected to amazing leaders who walk this path, who've gotten to this level. Adeela can teach any of you guys how to get to diamond, without question. So you need to stick to her like glue. Learn everything that you can, soak it up. We're connected. When you're ready to go past that, there's other leaders on this team, there's other leaders in this business. We don't believe in competition. We don't believe that we compete with each other, we complete each other. And we are always here, one team, one mission, supporting each other, helping each other out. We want the best for everyone. And so you can get the support that you need to get that Ruby bonus, to get that diamond bonus, or even beyond. And, just as Addie said, I feel so blessed that this opportunity came into my life. I do believe that God has had his hand over everything that has happened for us and with this company. And I think that he is blessing this company and huge things are happening. And you guys are a part of this right now. We were in Michigan 2 weeks ago for the Edwards University. And Cammie Dempsey said something that every morning I wake up and this is what I think now. She said, you are writing the history of this company. It gives me chills when I think about it. You are writing the history for this company right now with what we're doing. We are making the path here in Canada and in Ontario. We're trailblazers, we're pioneers. And you know what that means? It means that things aren't necessarily going to be easy. When you're introducing something new to people and it's so foreign to them and this industry in general, we were brought up with the mentality that you go to school, you get a good job, that's how you earn your income, that's how you provide for your family. And this is something that I think is the wave of the future. I think that, if you listen to Eric Worre, he says, we found a better way. And I think that it's very true. So I'm excited that all of you guys have found this better way and that you're here on this adventure with us. Your life is like a ripple effect. And it makes me get so emotional when I stop and think about the amount of people that have been impacted by the fact that I made the choice to join this company 2 years ago. There is over 2,500 distributors on our team. There are so many lives that have been impacted. There is I think we probably have about 15,000 customers and distributors in our downline. You guys have all been a part of what has grown here. And we're just getting started. Wait until each of you have 2,500 people in your downline. This is going to happen, And when you look at that pay chart and you look at that ambassador ranking, there's only 2 ambassadors in all of Canada. They're both in Alberta, right? We went to this training in Michigan and there's 17 ambassadors on the stage from Michigan. And I thought, that's gonna be Ontario, right? Who are gonna be the 17 first ambassadors in Ontario? Show of hands? Come on, guys. The opportunity is there on the table. It's ours for the taking. This business has totally changed our life. 1 year ago, we were able to retire my husband. He has been home every day since, and we had our daughter 11 months ago. So he has been home every day of her life. And the idea that doing this work from home business, that I could bring in an income for myself, you know, that could be a full-time income for just me was one thing, but a full-time income for myself and my husband, that's amazing. And we've been able to help our family. You know, my mom's in cancer treatment. We have seen remarkable differences for her from using these products. Guys, I tell you, if you are not passionate about the products, you need to make yourself a product of the product. Our greens will give you energy every day. They will help you focus. They will keep your body alkaline and help you fight illnesses and cancers and all kinds of things. We need to feed our body the right nutrition to fuel us to be the best that we can be and to accomplish all that we can. And Dr. Dawn talks about the greens and our vitals. That's our dynamic duo. And no matter what, no matter who, everyone needs these products for their health. So if you don't have the confidence in the products yet, start using them. If you don't have the stories yet from using them yourself or from your customers, make sure you're doing your follow-up and you're asking your customers how they're loving their products, because it will blow you away every time you hear back from someone when they thank you for introducing them to these products that are changing their life. So I don't know if there's anything else you want me to cover. I'm so excited for all of you guys. I'm so excited for where we're going with this, for these bonuses being on the table, for the opportunity that is available for each and every one of you. And I want to encourage you to run the 9 days that I ran over the next 29. I want you to call everyone that you can every day. I want you to book as many appointments, as many parties, as many events as you can. I want you to promote yourself on Facebook. I want you to talk to your friends and family, text message people. You know, don't stop. This is a $1,000 bonus, and $1,000 could change so many people's lives. And they don't know about it until you tell them. So it's really, for me, it came down to, was I gonna be selfish enough to keep this opportunity to myself and possibly be the only one that got to benefit from that bonus? Or was I gonna tell everyone in my life so that they had the opportunity and they could never look at me and say, I wish you'd shared that with me. So I hope that you guys will have an amazing, amazing month ahead. I know that huge things are happening for each and every one of you guys. We're here to support you. Reach out, reach up. Anytime you need ideas, advice, support, you guys have such amazing leadership here in this room. And you guys are all connected to an amazing and dynamic team, and we are just going to make waves in this company. We are going to write pages of history right here in this room. So I am so excited to be here, and thank you guys very much for having me.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much, Barb. Barb lives in Plattsville, which is 2 hours away. And whenever I do an event, she comes down here and she supports us. And so I'm very thankful that you're here today. All of her, it's Sunday afternoon, all of her kids and her husband are at home, and she's here with us. So I'm grateful. So what we want you to take away from today is that there are so many opportunities out there. And if there's one thing that we can stress to you guys to this afternoon or this evening is don't shrink your dreams. I've thought of and wrote so many business plans, including a mobile spa business, a financial strategy group, and hopefully one day those things I will be able to do. But the startup cost is what held me back. I love this company because they give everyone a chance to build their dreams. For $125, you can start a business that could potentially make you a millionaire. So if you have a dream, follow it. Don't let anyone talk you out of a decision to better your life. And certainly do not take advice from people that are more broke than you. Go out there and get it. It's yours to have. And now Sasha, my sister's gonna come up here and she's gonna speak about some entrepreneurs that didn't let anyone stand in their way. Hey.
So I'm actually going to talk about some fun facts. So we'll start with this. It's kind of blurry, but it says, want to recession-proof job, think direct. And the first thing I want to say about direct sales is, whenever I heard direct sales, shut down.
Didn't want to hear it.
People like come and knock on your door and tell you to sign up for energy like saving stuff. I don't want to hear it. And then my sister called me one day at midnight on a weekday, so I had work in the morning. I was not impressed, but she said, Sasha, I found it. I'm like, what did you find? A wrap. I lost 1.25 inches. Click. I'm like, she's nuts. Don't call me at midnight to tell me this. I gotta work. I gotta go to work in the morning. The next day, I called her back. I was intrigued. I'm like, 1.25 inches. The long and short of it is, I had a surgery a few years ago. And prior to having the surgery, I had to take steroids and medication that I got really big with. And it was a struggle after coming off that surgery to lose all that weight. So I got a trainer, we were working out. I was stronger than I've ever been in my life, but I just couldn't get rid of this pouch on my stomach. So she said, Sash, you gotta try it. So I tried the wrap, and after I took it off, after 45 minutes, my skin looked really nice, but I didn't see a big difference. She told me, keep drinking water, keep drinking water. It's continual, it will continually flush the fat for the next 3 days, and whatever your results are at the end of those 3 days will be your final result. 3 days later, I measured, I was down 4.25 inches.
Wow.
Just for my stomach.
Wow.
I still didn't believe it.
Really?
No. I'm like, this is a trick. I don't believe it. I love my roti and my calori and my sahinas too much for this to be, for this to happen. This was a fluke. So I wrapped again. Within a week, I wrapped again. I lost 6 inches. I lost 10.25 inches in 7 days. So of course, when she said she was signing up, I said, go for it. I will support you. I did not say I was going to sign up. And she signed up, and I supported her. And like she said, within her first month, she made $1,200 in commissions. That's not including her wrap cash. There were days when I was at work and she called me and said, Sasha, I need your help. I have 6 people coming over. I thought it was only going to be 1 or 2. And I just remember, you know, she's my little sister. I just remember looking at her and seeing this change in her life. And I was so happy for her. I was so proud of her. So fast forward March. Yes, she signed up in October. In March, I decided I would jump on. I was a slow beginner, but that was my timing. As Tanya says, we all have our timing. And the reason why I signed up in March is because my father was diagnosed with prostate cancer about 6 years ago. And one of the things that he was having problems with, he decided he wasn't going to do surgery or radiation. But one of the issues he was having was balancing his pH. And for 6 months, my father could not balance his pH. He drank everything from coal to, I think it's called guinea hen weed, so many different things, and it just wasn't helping him. So finally I said to Addie, I'm going to suggest that he tries the greens. And she said, okay. He took it to his naturopath, and the naturopath gave him the go-ahead. And within 3 days, my father said he was finally pH balanced. Wow. From the greens. That's when I signed up. I think you guys have heard us mention it a couple times, you know, faith, belief, you know, God's timing. Addie and myself, I'll speak for us, we are very much, we give the glory to God. We know that everything that happens is in His timing, and His timing is perfect timing. That's why I said in March, when I signed up, I could have signed up in October, I could have signed up in December, but I needed that. I needed to see this change in my father that was going to give me that, that was going to catapult me into what I'm supposed to do with this business. So, not that much, she said. Next, please. Slide. Starbucks. Who here loves Starbucks? Raise your hands high. Don't move. Okay. Imagine there was no Starbucks. Howard Schultz got turned down 242 times from the bank before Starbucks was financed. That's crazy. Could you imagine going to the bank and asking them to help you buy a house? Can I have a mortgage? No. Can I have a mortgage? No. 242 times? Anyone would have given up, but he saw vision. Next. Sir Richard Branson. I love this quote because it's kind of quirky, but it speaks to me because I'm kind of quirky. It says at the bottom here, if someone offers you a great opportunity and you're not sure you can do it, say yes, then learn how to do it later.
I love it.
So many times I feel like I've been given opportunities in life, and because I'm like, I don't know how this is gonna work out. I don't know if I can do it. I'm not smart enough. I'm not thin enough. I'm not this enough. I'm not that enough. And I passed on it. So Richard Branson, just to give you a little bit of a background, he's an entrepreneur that launched Virgin Records in 1973. Today, Virgin Group holds more than 200 companies in more than 30 countries. We're going to fast forward, and he dropped out of school at the age of 16. A decision that ultimately led him to the creation of Virgin Records. And just to give you an idea, he's now a multi-millionaire. Well, he's a billionaire, sorry. Give you a I'm a billionaire.
Yeah.
And now he's included on Virgin Galactica, where they would travel to outer space. I won't be ever doing that because I'll stay here. Maybe our adventurer who will be speaking next. Maybe he'll will jump on that, but yeah, that's Sir Richard Branson. A dropout, 16 years old, now a billionaire. It's amazing what you can do when you believe in yourself. This next one, this is the owner of It Works. This is Mark Pentecost, and this is one of my favorite quotes. Winning is changing lives. And it is so amazing to see that that is a definition of winning. That truly is, because I think a lot of people think winning is coming first place, is winning the lottery, is having an abundance of finances. When in reality, I don't want to say I don't want to be wealthy financially, but for me, winning would be able to go to every part of the world and build a community for underage mothers, young mothers, things of that nature. I would like to spread the love all over the world, and that would be winning. For some people, that would just be a lot of work. It's a lot of headache. But could you imagine? Well, for me, I could imagine myself leaving this period, my time here on Earth, and my name be in the history books as Sasha Carter. She was the first woman to have a home for the girls in every single country or every continent in this world. That to me is winning. So changing lives. The next slide. This one was kind of sad, but kind of funny. Let me tell you why it was kind of funny. Because someone wrote this in the snow. LOL. Hashtag Netflix. The reality is with Blockbuster, the CEOs did not, or the COOs did not see the potential. They didn't want to expand. They wanted to stay in this little circle, and it's almost like they closed themselves off so much that they really brought themselves to their own demise. Netflix presented themselves to Blockbuster several times in the early 2000s. One of the offers was $50 million. Netflix is now worth $20 billion. 50 million, 20 billion. Yeah, I will not be sticking anymore. And this one, I love this one. So Serena Williams. So the quote says, if I walked away then, and that's her as a little girl up there, I wouldn't be here now. Serena Williams, a little girl, the younger sister of Venus Williams, coming from Compton. That's a place where really dreams are really just dreams. They think you can't really, I'm in Compton. What is there for me to do? Just go through the motions, live my life. Their father, well, both their mother and their father, but you saw their father more predominantly when it came to their athletics. But these girls, they knew that they may have had to give up what normal toddlers or teenagers and young women their age would be doing. They knew that to give up some of that to achieve this. And now because of this, she's able to fund so many organizations, help so many women, and inspire so many young girls in places like Compton. This is winning, changing lives. Yeah, she's rich, you know, that's nice too.
That's right.
And next, this is winning. I'm not doing that. You have to be very strong. Yeah, very strong. I think I'd probably look over and throw up. But this is our apostle. You guys can come in. This is our next guest speaker. This is Apostle Roger Bushway. And when I say this is winning, my sister and I, we've been kind of, searching here and there for a place to really find ourselves. We've gone through different churches, and finally in October, she was we went to Michigan trip, right? I decided I was gonna go ahead of her, and I remember when she came back and said, "Addie," and this was my call to her, "Addie, I found it. I found the answer." And this man was speaking, and then his beautiful wife of 21 years old, sorry, 31, Maxine Gushway, she got up and spoke, and I said, "Addie, this is it. We finally found what we've been looking for." And not only is he an apostle, but he's a lover of life, and he is a businessman. And all of that is, to me, is just a perfect combination. So with, and yes, this is a surprise, but we're gonna ask if you maybe wanna come and share some of your wisdom with us today. Okay, everyone, welcome.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. It is a pleasure. It's a pleasure to be here. Yeah, it really is warm. It's a pleasure to be here. I truly am really appreciative of the opportunity just to get a few moments to speak to you. Thank you, Adeela. It's just a pleasure to get an opportunity to meet someone within this business doing some great things. It's really something for us all to be able to aspire towards. And I'm thankful that my wife is here, as what Sasha made reference to. And she is my partner in life, and we've been running together now for almost 31 years. So I love that. A couple Sundays ago, I was speaking to these two wonderful ladies, and I'm really in a place in life where what causes me to excel and seeing others fulfilled in life. So it's not so much about myself. Like I've been doing a lot of things for a number of years, and where I'm at is it just brings me great joy. So I was just sharing with them a couple of things that I heard. When I hear one thing, I receive a lot of understanding on some other things. So when if any individual here follow basketball or follow our great Toronto Raptors, okay, they're good when they fail as well as when they succeed. And you have to have that perspective within life. So you don't just root and you don't celebrate someone or celebrate a business just when it's just for your own benefit. So let me try that again. Okay, so do we have some Raptor fans in here? All right. Okay, so when I heard an individual from the opposing team from Washington Wizards said about the Toronto Raptors, said that the Toronto Raptors don't have it. Well, you see, for me, my ears, I heard something beyond what was being stated. You see, because for most of us have all had at some time within our life, someone say, you don't have it. You don't, whether it's on the playground that you don't have it, you weren't picked on that team. Or maybe, you know what, you were at a party, you know, back in my day when, you know, you went to the club and, you know, especially as a young man and you're looking, you see some fine girl across there and you walk over to her and she then still, you know, it's like, he ain't got it, you know? So until, you know, you build up your confidence, and then now you feel that, you know, you have it. I want to say to each and every individual, whether you are, I hope that really you jump into this company, it works. But I want you to understand that every individual has the potential to develop the it inside of you, okay? And when I think of it, I'm thinking really that you have the intellectual ability to think right. Because how you think is critical on how you will increase your productivity in life. As a person thinks so, he or she is. So if you look at yourself consistently in the mirror and you're consistently looking at yourself and you're seeing defeat, then that's exactly what you're going to experience within your life. So here it is. When I heard Paul Pierce saying that the Toronto Raptors don't have it, I really heard it was a challenge to all of us, all people telling me that you don't have it. Being reminded that who are you? Who the heck are you to be telling me I don't have it? So I say to each one of you today, and you are part of this company, one of the things that you have to be willing to understand is that no matter who you are, you by nature have it inside of you. It is potential. And you have the ability to influence your environment by your influence. So I love what Sasha stated. She wants to be able to, her goal in life, one of the things, the achievements in life, is to be able to go throughout the world and really dispense love and dispense what she desires to do, what she calls winning. What about you? For one person, it may be something else. But the issue is that you want to be able to rise above where you're at right now. And I want to stimulate your thinking with the mindset that your attitude, the way you think, your attitude creates your world and designs your destiny. Yes. Your attitude. Not my attitude, but your attitude. So every day you have the ability, we heard, I can't remember her name, Barbara made reference of, you know what, in a short period of time, she went from being a quote unquote, almost a stay-at-home mom to being a stay-at-home businesswoman. So God, I want you to understand this, is no respecter of persons. So there's no equality, one person is favored over another. The issue is that your inspiration must become perspiration.
That's good.
That might be something for you to judge. Okay, so that means that even when you are at home, okay, when you're at home, I know when I work at home, working at home technically then going to a 9-to-5, because going to a 9-to-5 many times is that you go to work at 8:55, and about 4 o'clock you check out. You're preparing to leave at 5. But when you work at home and you're working your own business, it means that you have to be willing to perspire. I know many women don't like to perspire. And some women of certain persuasions don't like to sweat. But guess what? If you're going to succeed in life, you're going to have to be willing to sweat. You're going to have to be willing to perspire. You got to be willing to put out the energy and the time that is available so that you can rise to the next level. I want to share with you just 2 thoughts before I shut up. Okay? It would be something just to jot down or maybe put to memory. Your attitude. Attitude is more powerful distinction in life than beauty, power, life, or social status. Your attitude. So you can walk in here and you can change the atmosphere of a room just because of your attitude. So if you believe in this product and you now, because truthfully, from what I've seen from these 2 ladies, I see them and I've seen some other ladies that I have the opportunity to work with. I see the change in their demeanor, the confidence that's coming forth. If you would allow me, some swag that they have. So that tells me that they have become the product. If you don't become the product, then you need to allow yourself to be further developed in what has been put in front of you. I love what Barbara made reference to. She said, no. I learned years ago in marketing and advertising that no literally just means I don't have enough information right now to make the decision. And when somebody says no to you, they're not saying no to you, so don't take it personal. They're saying no initially to the product, but it's really what they want to know is, I need some more information. And this is where I said, you do have it. You have to be willing to disseminate the information, all your intellectual thinking into what you are a part of and be able to download it. So the last point I'm going to make reference to today, because before not to take up too much of your time, okay, is I want to give you one of what I have as 10 leadership thoughts that will cause you to succeed, be successful in the 21st century. Give you one thought, is that you need to lead through serving people. The greatest is always the servant. The greatest is always the servant. If Barbara is only concerned about herself, she's not going to be here. If she's only consumed, well, you know what? I've got a few dollars. My husband, I have him all to myself, and he's at home now with the baby, but it's not. You don't stop there. It's about how can I empower someone else? How can I truly serve those that are within, quote, I even to a certain extent, because I've been a part of many direct marketing companies, that whereas I kind of don't like it, but I understand the philosophy of it, of downline. It somewhat, if you don't watch it, your mindset can, if you have the wrong heart attitude, you will look at people, they're down, they're below you. But truthfully, you need to be seeing that, hey, listen, I want to push everyone upward. I want to push everyone upward. We want to all rise together in life. So where she's at, she's trying to say, hey, listen, there's no difference between me and you. You can succeed as well. So it really is about how can I serve individuals. So your position, no matter how high, should never be flaunted. You need to, however, increase your thinking. Increase your thinking and not increase your title. Increase your thinking. Though your goal may be, can't remember how that flows. What's the top? Ambassador is the top one. Though that is your goal that you are focused on and you're desiring, but that is not to be flaunted in front of people. It's really about how can I'm about serving. I'm about serving. I'm about assisting you so that we can all rise together. And the more ambassadors that we get, then now suddenly we create another name, another title. Because then now they got to create something else because now there's just so many ambassadors that are around. So I want to encourage you that you learn to prioritize your life. Truly set the priorities in your life. What is it is working your own business a priority, then you're going to be willing to put some things aside and really go after that. And I believe it is your time. I believe that it works because we even have a very good a friend of ours in Houston, and we've seen how that their daughter, one of their daughters, her and her husband have just jumped into the company, and it has transformed their life, because she used to be a mortgage broker as well, and I see how that her life has been transformed. So I want to encourage you, if you have not jumped on It Works as yet, you need to jump on. Let today be your day. You've heard from a few individuals where you know what, we get this mindset, okay, you know what, I'm going to wait for the correct situation. There's never any correct situation. There's no perfect timing. Make the decision now, and now you create the ripples. So there's enough individuals within this room that's a part of this great team to create some mega ripples that will take over Toronto, Ontario, and Canada. And all it requires is men and women who understand that you have it. Thank you for your time.
Oh boy, I'm just like, how do you speak after Apostle speaks? I don't, he's amazing. And like Sasha said, in October when we started going to Gateway City Church, Apostle and Prophetess, you know, it's like God's taking you to different levels, and you need support when you get to certain levels. And I know that we would not be here today without them. I remember going to a meeting that Apostle was leading for some of the leaders in the ministry, and he said that in his trying to build, you know, his congregation and his church, he put over 100,000 kilometers on his vehicle. And, you know, he would drive back and forth, he would be picking people up, bringing them to church, doing everything he could. And I just remember that. And I said to myself, because I will pick up my teammates to go to meetings and stuff like that. But, you know, sometimes I'm complaining in my head, I got this, my last $20. This person ain't giving me no gas money. You know, but I looked at my Jeep and I'm still under 100,000. So I ain't working hard enough yet. You know, Barb drives 2 hours to be here with us. And that, like, if I need to put 100,000 kilometers on that Jeep this year, right? So, I mean, the things that they have instilled in us and just growing with them, I would love to say prophet. You want me to come up here? No, okay. When you hear his wife, Prophetess Maxine Gaucher, speak, it's just as amazing. In closing, I wanted to read you guys something from a book that I just read. Steve Harvey, what's it called? Something called Success. No. Act like a success. It's not simply good enough to just exist. Life is more than waiting through a lifeless job, earning a gold watch, or cashing in your pension plan. Your life has to be more than just waiting for the right opportunity to come along and find you. Your life has to be more than just marking time, watching others achieve success. You have a very special gift. Our Creator, in His infinite wisdom, created every single soul with a gift. Your gift may be totally unique, or it may be similar to someone else's, but know that your gift is yours. When we utilize our gift, the universe thanks us by giving us an abundance of riches, from abundant opportunities to good health to financial wealth. When you aren't sowing into the soil of the universe, you notice that things in your life just seem to dry up and get worse. But when you sow back into the universe with your time, your passion, and your commitment to others, the world will offer abundant opportunities for you to blossom into a new you. Woo-hoo! So, so we're done. We want to thank everybody for coming. You can network. We're here until 7, so people can network together, learn more about the business. We have a special couple things. So go ahead, Sash.
So Addie and I are super excited to announce this contest. So to any of our distributors that hit Diamond this month, so the month of May, and maintain it for the month of June, we are going to pay for your airfare, see that pretty little plane? Your stay, and your green carpet ticket for July in Bradenton, Florida. So.
Green carpet is July 24th and 25th. I know there's lots of people that have big goals on this team, and we want to encourage you to go for your goal. If you hit Diamond this month, we will be paying for your trip and your hotel stay and your entry to green carpet. And we also have another.
Shopping is that's you. Right? We just secure the flight, the hotel, and the ticket.
Yeah, we're hoping a lot of people take us up on this offer. And then for anyone that we do have a gift to give you as well, to get you started off on the right path and launch your business strong, and we are here to run with you. Like Barb said, we contact her directly at 2 a.m. or whatever time she doesn't sleep, and it's incredible, this business. It will change your life. You're not in this business by yourself. You know, I know it's scary, but you know, if you have any inclination, if you think this is something I want to do, then I would encourage you to jump in. Like Apostle said, today is yeah.
And I also want to say, you know, a special thank you to my little sis, Addie. She's the host, and you know, she had this up, and she loves her team very, very much. I love you guys too, but she loves you more. I kid, I know. But she loves her team. She loves this business. You know, when I'm just, you know, ready to just lay down, this is my day off. They're kicking my butt, and you know, I really appreciate her. I don't think many people know how much this little girl has. You know, she's my best friend, but she's truly someone that you want in your life. So if she gives you this opportunity, take it. When she says she will run with you, she will run with you. She runs with me, and she drags me sometimes. But you know, she runs with me. I love her. I love you. Thank you so much for doing this for everyone. All right, everyone, please join me in.
Thank you guys. And we can order food, and we can do something. Oh yeah.
Yeah, so if you guys want to order some food, I'm gonna have the waitress come in, and you know, she'll take some orders.
All right, so we have 2 draws, so if you want to grab out your ballot tickets, we're going to do a draw for a free wrap for this little gift basket up here at the front. And then for all the new distributors who are joining today, we have a great CD. One of the best motivational speakers I know, especially in regards to leadership, is John Maxwell. So this is a CD that will just help build your belief in yourself and help you know that you are worth this opportunity and you are worth making the most out of this. You'll also get some Blitz cards. You know, if you're new to the business, this is kind of our calling card. This is a coupon that we give out to introduce people to the products in the business. For $5 off a wrap, these are some Blitz cards to help you get your name out there. And then you'll get a ballot pad to start collecting contact information from people that want to hear more about this opportunity and about these products and one of our great It Works pens. So we're going to draw for one of these sets, and then anyone new who joins today will automatically get one of these as a gift from our team.
Okay, so the first winner is 005-4383. That's for the surprise. And she can't even rap because she's pregnant.
Yeah, she does a facial.
Yeah, you can do a facial. Okay, so we're gonna do draw for this for this new distributor. For everybody? Okay. Okay, so the next winner is 0054375. Leroy! Yay!
Congratulations.
Okay, that's it. Thank you, everybody.
Actually, we should.
Okay. Yeah. Alicia from.
Alicia, we should do a group picture with everybody.
Okay, I have this camera, but we can do it.
All right, so we're gonna do. Yeah, we'll get everybody to come up to the front and we'll get a group